So I'm going to show some really simple, primarily restorative poses that are intended to help the nervous system cool and calm down after post-trauma. Even if the trauma is decades ago, these types of poses will help go into us on a cellular level and help relieve some of that so that we can enter into our lives with more clarity, more focus, and more power. So the first one is a supported child's pose. I'm going to be in this pose for about a minute, but you can stay here longer. I'm shortening it for the purposes of this video. If you're watching this at home, you can just hit pause and stay in it as long as you want. You can use a bolster. I've got a couple blankets. You can use blankets, you can use pillows. The idea is to allow your body to move forward over the blanket or bolsters so that you can feel the nice pressure of that onto your abdomen. It's quite supportive. My knees are out to the side, and then I'm just going to lean forward, pulling the blankets in so that I can feel them at my lower abdomen. And from here, I can keep my head to one side or even to the other. And some people like to have their head straight down. You have to feel what works for you in any type of yoga practice, especially a restorative practice. The key is really having your ear to your nervous system's rail. Do you know what I mean? So if you feel like it just doesn't feel right, then skip it and move on. If it feels like it's just gold, then stay with it and breathe into it. And notice whatever can release for you. Bachi wants to be released from the room, so I'm going to do that. But anyway, you can breathe here, and the way you can measure a minute is I would stay with it for about 10 breaths. So, okay, Bachi, it's all you. Go out into the big world. Okay, so for the next pose, you'll take a blanket and sit on it in Baddha Konasana, cobbler's pose. I like to sit on this with a blanket because what's going to happen is it's going to elevate you so that your low back is not rounding. You might want 2 or 3 blankets. It's really your call. And from here, hello my little friend, from here you'll just twist to the side gently. So not only are you opening through the inner thighs, which trauma gets stuck there a lot. So by doing this, you're inviting it to release, and you're consciously allowing it in. So you can go side to side and then take your arms up to the middle, twisting side to side from the trunk. So you feel the movement from the center of your body as you're moving your hands side to side, and then finally going laterally. So when you move side to side in this way, you're releasing a lot of the stuck energy that gets trapped in the lymph nodes, underneath the armpits, in the sides of the body, inside the internal organs, just allowing that to go, almost like a top, tip, top, okay? So moving side to side, allowing that energy, and then if there was one pose that felt really good for you, then do that one as much as you like. I would stay with this for a minute or 2. You can hit pause, or you can, if you feel like you're done, then join me in the next pose. So the final pose I'd like to show you today is a supported bridge pose. And for this pose, you're going to want to have your blanket, one blanket underneath your head, and then one blanket can go underneath your, okay, Bachi, yeah, you and me. One blanket underneath you. He's a trip, isn't he? I rent him out. No, I don't. I can't ever part with this guy. Anyway, so this is a very gentle heart opener. Oh, my friend, you can share. And you can have your knees bent here. You know, for me, that feels really nice. Having my knees bent feels like it supports my low back. And then from this position, just drop your pelvis towards you and then release it so you create that natural arch. And again, you'll inhale, dropping your pelvis towards you, and then exhale, creating that arch, releasing and relaxing your body through this space. And then when you feel like, okay, I've worked out any kinks and my body feels a little more at home, go ahead and just open your arms out to the side and let yourself relax into your supported bridge pose for Shavasana. This is a gentle heart opener. It's excellent for breathing, and it can be incredibly nurturing for the nervous system. So I wish you well. Stay in your Shavasana as long as feels good and maintain your breath. And thank you so much for practicing. Have an awesome day.